Oh. Air is good.
Uxio, what's bothering you?
The screws. Is a screw or is a bolt?
Fuck screws and bolts.
Is it a fastener?
The screw is the bolt is not good.
No.
Just weld it.
Yeah, I would. I would weld everything and then no more bolt checking. It's tight. The impact from vertic is not that strong. Batman?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
I'm more like Batman.
Batman.
Gusta tiga maintenance. Fixing cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it on, leave it on. Hacerme pajas. Without glasses, because I'm gonna look like Al Qaeda or something like that.
What's up, Uxio?
Hola.
Tell me something about yourself. Introduce yourself. What do you do for a living?
I basically do anything related to machine. I don't. There is a misconception that people think that I am a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. I just fix stuff or try to.
How do you mean you're not a mechanic if you fix Bruno's car?
I'm not a mechanic because I never studied anything in my life.
And tell me, how did you meet Bruno?
I met Bruno, if I'm not wrong, in 2019. We were working for the same company. And by pure luck, we ended up in the same department during Corona times. And I remember quite vividly the first word we had together. I directly asked him, I heard that you do drifting or something like that. I normally go to Nürburgring with my private car. Can you please show me to drive properly? He never did yet. he tried to teach me how to drift, which ended up, yeah.
So how did you end up as his mechanic?
Well, he had a Mini Cooper, which had a problem. He was going to a Ukrainian mechanic, which seems like he couldn't find the issue. He just was asking me. I think the very same day that I met him, he was already explaining me what the issue was, and I told him, dude, that's a spark plugs. And he was like, well, if you can check, that. And yeah, I checked the car, yeah, the spark plugs were. And I checked it, and then I became his mechanic. And Mini Cooper, then BMW, another BMW.
And do you enjoy drifting now that you know it and know Bruno? Did you even try drifting? That's actually a very good question.
Yeah, I tried for a very short time, just with a rental car. But as I mentioned before, I'm not the best driver. I did enjoy it, but as I said, I'm not passionate about driving as such. I'm more passionate about fixing things. I guess that's what brings me
So
here.
the perfect combo for you and Bruno.
Yeah.
Bruno destroying things every single race.
Right on.
What is your biggest fear actually when Bruno drives?
The engine. Because I can fix almost anything. If there is spare parts or someone has something that I can adapt, I can do it in the truck. But in the moment that is something engine related, I don't have time. So maybe it's time to look for a spare engine. Just in case.
What was the most epic moment until now?
The clutch. That was epic. The clutch and the prop shaft and the adapter and single disc and double disc and 38 millimeters and 41 millimeters. I don't know how many prop shafts and transmissions we tested. That was quite a thing.
What about the moment when Bruno won the race?
Sure, that was epic in a good way. It's funny because I was speaking with his sister maybe half an hour before, and I was telling her basically that my target is Bruno to win. I'm not fixing this car just for the sake of fixing it so it can run. No, I want this car to be competitive. I want him to have a car that is bulletproof, that he can punish, that he can destroy without any fears. That's what my target is. So when Bruno won, half an hour after I was saying these words to his sister, that made me drop a tear.
And tell me, what are your future plans? Are you gonna stick with Bruno until the end or move somewhere else? And how do you like Croatia with all that and combined?
I'm spending actually more time in Bruno's house than in my own at the moment. I'm spending more time. I've already spent more time in the last 3 years in Croatia than in Spain. The leads are pulling me towards a possible future over here.
How do you like Croatia as a whole?
How to put it? The first time that I came to Croatia and I tasted food, I might sound like a pussy, but I dropped a tear because the food reminded me a lot to my grandma's food. Food is very similar to the one from my region. Culture is very similar to my region, even the music. I don't want to go back to Spain because things are very difficult over there. I already tried. I had my own company and it was a nightmare to survive. And I think over here there is a lot of opportunities if you know what you're doing and you have the will. Seems like it's very easy to get any resources. I've already made so many friends and acquaintances that offer themselves to help, which I find beautiful. And what Bruno does with all of you guys is awesome. So yeah, I don't have any excuses to say why shouldn't I come to Croatia.
And now that you mentioned what Bruno does, what is your opinion on his project with CDA, Croatian Drift Alliance, and all the sim stuff? What do you think about that?
It's something that it's something that I already spoke with him. I back in time I used to play music, and I had something very similar. I had a venue and I had a group of friends which we were just putting money all together and putting as much effort possible to make small festivals and things like that. And I see this kind of the same. Everyone is doing his bit, and when the time comes, the gear just synchronize. Everyone puts a bit of a grain of sand, and things end up working. And I find that beautiful. He pushes a lot. He pushes the guys. He tries to make everyone learn, enjoy, see what drifting is from virtual to real, see what is to fix a car, to maintain a car, to drive a car, how the competitions work, how is the organizational part, the marketing, the social media, all of that. To have the opportunity to learn all of that in a group of friends who share the same mentality and the same thought and the same taste, that's awesome. That's awesome, and it's something that no one should miss.
And what would you say to Bruno for tomorrow's race? Do you have any kind of words for him, as we're going to close this interview soon?
Fuck. Don't suck. Watch out for the temperature. Watch out for the temperature. That's all.